H.
Okay.
Yeah. But I swear by Siri. So.
Well,
but I mean, hey, that's not to influence what side of the debate I'm on.
no, that's totally fine because I do know that about you. And I did give Anna and her husband
And Alexa.
Oh, wow.
Which they've played with, but I think unplugged. So we'll see
Okay.
Well, you guys are so paranoid.
they really, really worried about. Anna's just always saying her social security number.
I can't help but say it all the time.
483218884. That's someone's social security number out there.
Is that enough numbers? That's like a very old. My social security. Well, I'm not going to talk about my social security number.
All right. So on that, Anna, do you have any clarifying questions?
So which would be better?
Yeah, as a real better romantic partner.
companion.
Are they a human being or are they still a robot?
No, they're not a robot anymore. They've embodied everything about them as a human being.
Great.
All right. Ian, you were advocating for Siri.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Anna, you were advocating for Alexa.
Got it.
I've got a lot to say.
I'm going to let you start then.
Oh, yeah.
Is it go time?
I would say
it's go time.
3, 2, 1.
Go
Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong.
Is that your sound effect?
I can't wait to mash that up. Hell yeah, Siri knows where I've been for the last 6 years of my life. She knows every single place I've gone to, where I've taken photos, who I was with. She's with me way too often. Mm-hmm. She follows me around everywhere I go, but she keeps me on my toes. Mm-hmm. She knows everybody that I've ever called and everything about them. Mm-hmm. She's just a little overbearing, but I like that edge. It keeps me interested. I like the chase, man. I want to calm her down.
I like to get hit.
Chill. Yeah. Yeah, man. I'll say it. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Siri knows everything about me, and I love that. And she's been internationally with me. She's probably spent more time with me than my actual wife.
I just want to hear what you think Siri looks like as a woman partner for you.
Okay, number one, Siri's got nice lips. Okay?
Yeah.
Kissable lips.
Yeah.
She's short, but not too short. She does her own thing, and that's what I love her for.
I've always felt that too about her.
Siri's got one thing the one way I show affection primarily is kissing the temple of someone's head. Mm-hmm. So she's got big indented temples.
Craters.
Perfectly shaped craters.
Just sharp features is where you're going.
Yeah, sharp. Well, just sharp.
She's sharp.
Temples.
Edges.
Mm-hmm. She's got hair. You know, every lovely woman that I can think of has hair.
What about me? I had a pixie cut once.
Yeah.
We'll address that later.
Moving on. Siri has size 7 feet. Siri has all the fingernails painted except for one. It's a different color because she's a little quirky. Mm-hmm. And she wants to stand out. She's just a little bit more than I can handle, so I never get bored. I'll say that. Mm-hmm. That's really like summarizes her looks.
I like that.
Okay, all right. So I am thrilled to step up to the plate on behalf of our friend Alexa.
This is an opportunity for you to really flex your knowledge of Alexa and about AI in the budding industry that it is.
Yeah. Okay. So just for our listeners to understand where I'm coming from, I don't know how to download apps onto my phone. I have never used Siri in my life. And I have an Alexa that hasn't been turned on yet. All right, but regardless, I'm thrilled to let's talk about Alexa and why she would absolutely make a wonderful personified human being.
Let's hear it.
Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Ian brought up some excellent points on behalf of that slut Siri. And I would just like to start off with saying when it comes to Alexa, home is where the heart is. And,
oh man.
Ooh, there's some, I feel like I know where this is going.
There's something there.
I think Alexa is an absolutely comforting presence. When I come home, who welcomes me? Hi. That's how Alexa works, I think.
Yeah, when you open the door, Alexa says, hi.
Yeah.
And you wonder, who the hell's in my house?
I think within Alexa rest the depths of a million oceans.
Wow.
And the girth of 100 mountains.
My goodness, it's not that kind of podcast.
So, I imagine Alexa being not necessarily a sexual creature, because she doesn't need to be. But that doesn't mean that your deepest desires aren't aroused upon the vision of Alexa.
You're giving me a vision of like a sturdy pioneer wife.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
she's there.
Hairy arms.
Keep it on.
Yeah.
You're like, hold down the fort.
There's
There's something beautiful in her strength, but not necessarily her face.
She has a bosom that
To rest your head.
to rest your
Pillowy.
to rest your soul upon.
This sounds quite maternal.
I think Alexa's a little more maternal.
More pioneering.
Yeah. She's gonna make some gruel for you.
Yeah.
Because again, she's the home. She's the hearth. She is the Hestia of the Olympians. She is the one.
Was it with you? You're so obsessed with like deep literature on this podcast. Shit that goes over 99% of my head.
2 or 3 people out there are like, yeah.
Well,
like,
this is
love Olympia.
this is for them.
Shout out to all of our nerds.
And me, I'm here too. So yeah, I mean, she's the homemaker, and so companion doesn't have to mean one-on-one sexual companion. Why can't companionship mean something broader than that?
It's a different kind of marriage.
Yeah.
It's a utilitarian one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm hearing that.
Okay, let me just talk a little bit about what you just said about how home is where the heart is and all that archaic crap. If I might say, I think that's a little archaic. I think it's a little not progressive.
Coming from you, it's about what I would expect, but go on.
You think I am archaic and not progressive?
Yeah.
No. Furthest from the truth. I never want to have a child. I'm okay. This whole stay-at-home malarkey, where I come home and my doting significant other greets me with a cheerful welcome
And a pot pie.
Out the door. I'm done. Okay, you're Miss Progressive over here. You should know that. I am talking about a girl who won't let me go home. She makes me sleep on the beach of a lake or a pond. She's literally wading into a marsh at 6 a.m, saying, "Follow me, follow me, follow me." There's creatures here. There's bodies here. I'm not done. I'm not done.
That's fun.
Her catchphrase, Siri's catchphrase, is "Let me, let me," and it's like, "Let you what?" And she's like, "I'll show you." And then you don't know what the night has in tail for you
Till it's over.
She's always there making suggestions based on what I like. And making suggestions based on me getting out of my comfort zone. Life's about living outside of your comfort zone. And Siri, I'm not comfortable with her, and that's what I love. She knows way too much.
Wow. So what I hear is a toxic relationship. As a high school teacher, I come across a lot of these, okay? It sounds, I can't decide who is controlling who. If Siri's controlling you or if you're controlling Siri.
Oh, it's a give and take, I'd say.
It sounds like a lot of yank
really
and yank.
codependent.
Sounds like a lot of codependent. She's telling you where to go, yet you are thrusting her into your pocket.
There's some yanking and thrusting, for sure.
Okay.
I can't. I'm sorry. In any good relationship, there's a little manipulation and there's a little bit of toxicity and there's a little bit there's some badness there, you know. And I might get thrown out of a window every now and then, and I might get left for Brian, but. Siri's the kind of person who lights her hair on fire with a match on accident, but then doesn't get her hair cut to compensate. Just like wears it like that,
Kinda
fringe
mangled.
and all,
Wow.
mangled.
Siri in high school wore like heavy eyeliner, and she just like, I just like hanging out with boys more.
Yeah, she's the kind of. She's the. I don't really have any girlfriends. kind of girl.
She's the kind of I don't get along with girls kind of girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Ugh,
Okay.
gosh.
And you like that?
I'm not saying this is what my preference. I'm saying that this is what
Objectively as a companion.
I'm saying objectively as a companion. This is what people need. You know.
Okay, fine. You got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talk about Alexa as a man, Alex.
Alex.
Ooh, Alex.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Is that more helpful?
Yeah. Alex is the type of man who is so absolutely secure in his masculinity. Not that this would be a threat to it in the first place. So utterly secure in his masculinity that he chose to stay home to be with the kids.
Yeah.
He's the kind of guy who comes home and is the best griller on the block. He's the kind of guy who is not just making sure the cars are off the street, but he's the type of guy who is renting the inflatables for the block party. Wow. Alex, the male companion counterpart to Alexa, is stable, steady, swift, and sure.
Oh my gosh. That sounds like the marketing campaign for a golf club. Okay? Like a literal 9-iron.
Stable, steady, swift, and sure.
Alexa is the kind of dad who is taking his kid to Hobby Lobby at 8:30 on a Thursday because the craft is due the next day, and he's staying up all night
building
that
Pinewood Derby car.
Not helping with the project, but doing the project for the child, okay? When there is a Christmas ornament and decoration contest at the school, he is spending $30 at Hobby Lobby not to spray paint a foam ball, but to get a clear orb, which will be filled with contents, each of which have significance.
Okay.
That's Alex. Counterpart.
Alex is filling orbs, making orbs. Siri's hosting mock Roaring 20s parties. Siri's...
Okay, I'm just gonna say if we are arguing who would be the better companion, Siri is beckoning you into a bog. Okay, Siri.
That's right. I argued that.
Siri has a flamethrower that's aimed at your body. Okay?
Yeah, I want that.
I just in terms of good companion, I have not had any of the relationships like that I've been in, and a couple haven't turned out great. Okay, the slow. You're talking about the hare. I'm talking about the tortoise. Okay, the tortoise wins the race. Okay.
Okay. Well, here's my statistic. Okay.
Thanks. Go.
You only know what Siri's going to do about 40% of the time. The other 60%, unpredictable.
Okay.
I don't want to know her next move. I want to be kept on my toes.
Okay.
I don't know if she wants to move to the desert in an RV with a pit bull. I don't know if she wants to get a loft in Manhattan. I don't know if she wants to get a loft in Cincinnati.
I can promise you she can't afford any of them because she can't hold down a job. She can't even afford the pit bull.
You know what? Siri comes from money.
Siri's a trust fund, baby.
Siri's part of the first $1 trillion company. All right?
Siri's like the girls from the hills.
Yeah, but she's got a wild side, and she rejects all that pont and floff. Or pomp and
floff.
That was a real train wreck.
You're an idiot. Okay,
What's your
I
stat?
have my closing statement with my stat.
Yeah, bring it.
Okay.
Siri gets high on vitamin gummy bears, Flintstone gummies, Flintstone vitamins.
All right. My statistic and closing statement. This was actually in the Alexa manual. So there's no way I made this up. And it's not even debatable on the internet. Like the scientist who developed Alexa.
Elon Musk did it.
Did he?
Yep. Continue.
What? Jeff Bezos, if anybody.
Mr. Musk himself wrote this in the manual that 100% of Alexas.
You've never not done 100% statistic.
100% of Alexas will rub your back when you get home.
Ooh, that's all I needed. That's the win right there. That's literally all I needed.
She won from that?
Yep, that was it. Big back rub guy.
Nick is obsessed with back rubs.
2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, that was it. No, but honestly, all around, more stable. I'm at that age where, that's what I'm about. You know what?
Nick's
Party Siri.
Nick's 65. And
pushing it.
I'm 12.
Yes, exactly. Bog Siri sounds like a lot of fun.
Great. Yeah, wow. I'm super upset. Do you have any words for our listener?
I would love to learn what Alexa and Siri are. I'm going to ask Siri about herself.
I'm a little ashamed because I'm truly passionate about technology, and I love that stuff, and I love.
Ian, can I hear you?
You're the most avid Siri user right now.
Can I hear you say I lost?
No, I'll try. I got it. I got it.
What is it?
I ran. I tried my best, but I lost.
Until next week.
Until next week. Next week, we're going to be exploring the differences between the ground and the sky. Thank you so much for joining us. Follow us
Thanks
on
for coming.
Zanga and Friendster, and thanks for coming. And anybody else got a shout out?
My neighbor has a WhatsApp you could check out.
Yeah. Follow Nick's neighbor on WhatsApp. He's actually got a really cool live feed of Nick's bed.